All right, welcome everybody. Welcome to another exciting paranormal news. I'm so excited to have you all here. Looks like we got a few people in the chat. We've got our friend Bigfoot Anon. He's actually at work. I wanted to do this at noon so I could get Connor on, but it's spring break for my kids. So what does that mean? I got to take a bunch of kids to the mall today around noon. Lucky me, right? Maybe I'll go around the mall and try and find some Bigfoot. You know, it is what it is, right? You know, and then we got our good friend. Hello from chilly New York. Wish I was in South Carolina. You know what? It's cold here too right now. It's very cold. It's like, what the hell's going on here? We got Ida Bustamante. All right, guys. We're going to get right into it, right? We're just going to get right into it. We're going to have some fun. I'm going to do some world news real quick, simple stuff, and we're just going to get right into it. Why not? Let's just get this shit done.
Scotty doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know. Don't tell Scotty. Scotty doesn't know. Scotty will know. Scotty has to know. Scotty's gonna know. Gonna tell Scotty. Gonna tell myself. Scotty has to know. Scotty has to know. Scotty has to. Scotty has to. Scotty has to go. Scotty doesn't.
All right. Now, we know on Friday I showed you guys the cons are in April, and you saw a lot of cons that paranormal cons, Bigfoot cons that are sold out. So I got a few here that are in May, and I wanted to show this for May. It's not all the cons. I'll find some play out during the week, so you get your tickets because these cons actually do sell out. They do sell out. And here's a paranormal con. I don't want to show that page yet, not that one yet. I want to show the other one. You know, when you got so many tabs up, it's hard to try to find exact tabs on the news. I know it's not very professional. It's not very professional. Sometimes it's just, is it this one? No, not that one. Why can't I get it up? Oh, here it is. All right. Here is a paranormal con that's coming to Ohio in May. Friday, May 20th. 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. There's VIPs. There's they got celebrity hours. You know, you go down. I guess you got that famous guy who's in Paranormal State. I forgot all the stuff that he was in. You got the I forget these channels called. The other one, god damn, something Kindred, some show called Kindred. I don't fucking know. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know all these freaking shows. I know the brothers. I forgot what they're called. Something Brothers. I know they have a show, and then wow. So now the tickets for these shows are $40 a pop. Kindred Spirits. Thank you. Thank you. Kindred Spirits. So the Kindred Spirits, that's the one with the let me go back over here. When you look on top, the woman and the man to the right, they're on Kindred Spirits. The other guy on the left is a medium who's been on Paranormal State. He's actually been on Kindred Spirits. He's been on a lot of deep Discovery Paranormal shows. Now those tickets are $40. Ghost Brothers, thank you, Ghost Brothers. Now tickets are $40. That's a little, it's a little steep. Even for those artists, I mean, I go to Emerald Casino. I lose all the money. I go to Emerald Comic Con and stuff, and I don't know if I pay exactly $40, 35. I mean, maybe no, you fucking. I think I do pay $40, but that's Comic Con. So if $40 is worth it to you, then it's $40. And that's in Ohio. And I know a lot of people who live close in Ohio, lives in the Midwest, so that's a good con. Let me get rid of that one. Let me get rid of that tab so I don't go to the same tab. Now here's a couple. Let me see here. Now this one sucks for me. This one completely sucks for me. I just learned that Forks in Washington, Forks is a home of the Twilight movies. That's Twilight City, Twilight Town. And they have the first annual Forks Sasquatch Days, May 28th, May 29th. Look like they got guest speakers: Rick, Tom, Mark, Robert, Ali, Shane. Got some guests there, and the tickets are only $20. And it's the first annual. So what sucks for me is I should be there. It's the first annual. They need a guy like me there. But that's my daughter's birthday weekend. It's my birthday week. It's her birthday weekend. And a 14-year-old daughter, no offense, she don't give a shit about a Bigfoot conference, even though she's going to one with me in Yakima in October. But on her birthday weekend, she don't give a shit about conferences. So, unfortunately, you know, family has to come first, people. Family has to come for everything. I mean, once you put your family on the side for your own things, you're gonna be in a lot of trouble. So it sucks. It's in Forks. That would have been fun to stay there the weekend and go check out this first annual and let them get a taste of me. I'm a little insulted. They didn't invite me to go be a speaker for them, you know. But you know, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. It is what it is. Let me get a couple more here for a second. Let's see here. Let me see here. This one here is North Carolina Bigfoot Festival 2022 on May 13th to May 14th, 2022. Bigfoot guest speakers, Bigfoot calling contest, storytelling. So if you live anywhere near North Carolina, you got a conference right there. And admission price is free. Oh, we can't beat that. Free? Wow. Nothing in this world is free, right? Well, if you got to drive there, it costs money and all that. But this one's free. And it says during the first two Bigfoot festivals, more than 70,000 people enjoyed Bigfoot activities, education panels, and more. Whether you're interested in learning about the mysterious creatures, trying food inspired by the Sasquatch, or want to try hand. So, guys, here's a Sasquatch. Here's one for free, and that's in North Carolina, May 13th to May 14th. So, if you guys live in that area, go check it out. Go check it out. Check out these cons, people. Check these cons out. You know, support the cause. And when you see these places selling out, that's a good sign for the community. That really is a great sign for community. It means people are involved. People are listening. People are driving out to these places. Because you saw that one paranormal con that's $40. Actually, one on Friday we saw one that's $100. Wow. I don't know if I would pay $100 for anything. Well, not for anything. I did pay like $130, actually times 2, for the Def Leppard, Poison, and Motley Crue and Joan Jett concert. But that's 4 bands. So here's the last con, and if I find more during the week, I'll show you some more. I think this is important for everybody, so you guys can go to these. This one here is called the second annual Smoky Mountain 2022 Bigfoot Festival, Saturday, May 7th, one day before my birthday. That's one day before my birthday. And this one's in Tennessee. Activity events over 70,000 Bigfoot vendors. Here, let's click on purchase tickets. Let's see what the price is. I always like to see what the price of these tickets are, you know, because prices of tickets are everything. Because anybody knows when you buy a ticket, you're also paying the surcharges and all that wonderful stuff. And then, okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's see here. Tickets, $5. Wow. $5. Shit. Click on that. Let me double check. Of course, taxes $7. So after taxes, $7.62. Wow, guys, there's a festival in Tennessee. It's only $7.62. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. And what was it again? May 7th, day before my birthday. So, guys, there's another Bigfoot con right there in Tennessee. So, if you're close, that's only $7. That's up my alley. I like that. $7. That is awesome. I'm serious. That is awesome. Now, a couple more news, and then we'll go right into the Bigfoot stuff. Let me show you this second. If you live in, if you're in the UK, apparently in the UK they have bits of famous lost and fake flying saucers turn up in British Science Museum. So if you're in the UK, if you know where there's British Science Museum, apparently they got some flying saucer there. Pieces of a 50-year-old English flying saucer turned up in the London Science Museum archive. It was reported this year on February 9th. So apparently they got some UFO or parts from 1957. It turned up in the Selfo Mo near Scarborough, Yorkshire, England. After being chopped into pieces for examination, it's gradually disappeared in the 15 decades. It disappeared. Now it reappeared. It says it reappeared. What the hell? Let's put it to the museum and make people pay for something that we don't know what it really is. The silver saucer contains a small book. Ooh, a small book. A Post reported covered in hieroglyphics with Scarborough cafe owner claimed to disfire a warning from aliens named Ulu about atomic war. You will improve or disappear. Wow. And all this is in the museum, people in the UK. Shit, I knew those fucking UK people were hiding stuff from us. I don't know. We might have to go to the UK and take back. Actually, technically, my family is the rightful royal family. You know, we do have a video about it where our bloodline is the true royal family of England. I think they should get rid of those imposters and bring me in. I'll run that country fucking great. Let's see here. So that's so if you live in the UK, go to the British Science Museum. Apparently they got some flying saucer information. Wow, that's cool. And then one last thing, we'll go into the Bigfoot videos. Let's go to searching for Ohio's Bigfoot. This is an article. Searching for Ohio's Bigfoot. Apparently that's a footprint right there from Ohio. You know, that's let me see here. Let me make sure. Okay, I'm just looking for the bottom for a second. Searching for Bigfoot in Ohio. Want a Bigfoot creature, false, fluid, smooth event, hairy coat, brown, black, red, salt and pepper. Salt and pepper. I wonder if they sing that song, Salt and Pepper. I forgot. Fuck, whatever the song's called. Stands 89 feet tall. Blah blah blah. If anybody's curious about the story, I'll put the link in the chat. You guys want to check it out? It's all for you. Let me see. Let me put it there. All right. That's enough for the world news. Let's get straight into the Bigfoot stuff. Let's go. Let's have some fun. All right. Apparently, this is a great channel. Ardeen Paranormal, great channel. All right, guys, check out that channel. Check it out. If Danny says it's a great channel, Danny is never, wrong. Well, hold on a second. Maybe he is trying to trick me here. Maybe Danny is trying to trick me for a second. No, it's a great channel. I know this channel. I didn't see the name right. Ardeen Paranormal. Oh, here, let me show. Even though we're in the Bigfoot section, but this is her channel. This is her channel. Let me see here. Late night live, Friday night round 2. Yeah, got some lot of videos. So check it out, people. If Danny gives a thumbs up on this, I'm gonna start. I'll hit subscribe right now. I'll hit subscribe, and I'll check out that channel. So first of all, thank you, Danny, for letting us know this is why we're here. To share channels, to share. Hey, check this channel out. Check this channel out, because there's so many good channels out there we just don't know about. And talking about channels, over the weekend you had a couple investigators, researchers, going out in the world of looking for Bigfoot, and Bigfoot Anon did caveman tracks found. I'm not gonna. I don't know exactly where in the video he found it. I forgot to ask for the stamp, but what the hell? Listen.
Hey, y'all.
Got a little boat going.
It's a good day on the river.
Yeah, dude.
Walking on the river.
Ethan and his wife are up in Pigeon Forge right now.
Yeah, I was talking to him a little bit earlier. He sent me some pictures of some Bigfoot merchandise. Yeah, I told him the story of Dennis Martin, the kid that got taken from the Tennessee Smokies.
Yeah, he sent me like 20. I was like, man, how much merch do they have? Yeah. Those of them look like that old Looney Tunes character that had like.
And you guys see throughout the video.
Right, look in Trumbull Rapids. But there's been so much rain recently that the shoals are covered up. There are tons of caves along the bank of this river. And there are cool videos on YouTube of people going for miles towards the aquifer. Seems it was looking at me. Sasquatch use birds and other animals to scout the grid. This looks like a little bedding area. Something has definitely been prancing through here with some weight. Yeah. Here's a couple of the old bottles. I found these last time. Very cool, very cool.
Now, I put that video link in the chat because when you watch his video, when he researches, he tells you the history of the area that he's researching. I mean, it's like he's the book of definition. I mean, it's like a encyclopedia. I mean, he just knows the area so freaking well. It's just almost. It's amazing. I mean, seriously, guys, it's really amazing on the knowledge that he has. So this is a great video. I want you guys to go to his channel, watch it, and check it out. And then beyond that, I'm going to stop that one. And then I'm going to share to my Reddit page another researcher over the weekend. Let me go to my Reddit page. This is all YouTube videos too, but you see here on Reddit, I put a lot of people's videos on my Reddit page. Like for example, one of our guests that's in the chat right now, there's her video. Purgatory of Paranormal New York, right there. I take all the videos I think it might be interesting to people. I put it on my Reddit page. You got World Bigfoot Radio, Brinks, the guy who studies the Hippogon Bigfoot. You got Alien Girl, SS Stories, and then here's our good buddy Danny, and let's check out his research.
Greetings, YouTube. Danny State. On the Danny State channel. On the other side of
South Carolina.
probably a folder with some moss on it. From what I can tell, I've got moved around a little bit. You see this beat up trail through these woods down here? I've been following this beat up trail for Miles. I could be falling aboard for all I know. But something beat these trails up pretty bad down through here. And as you can tell by the uniformity of the leaves all around me, this is the only spot. Right down the middle there, and it's disturbed. I'm not saying it's made by a creature or nothing, that's for sure. I'm just saying it looks peculiar. Does it look peculiar? YouTube, let me know in the comments below if that's strange or not. Because I'm calling that one strange.
He's an investigator. Squatching Cowboy, I'm wearing your shirt. There's your shirt. Oh, sorry, guys. Now, guys, like I said, this one is actually on my Reddit page.
In the comments below.
So go to my Reddit page, and I put videos I think might be interesting to people. There's a lot of different videos on here. So that's my Reddit page. UFOs, it's mixed with everything. And of course, you got Michigan Rob and all that. You got that. Okay, let's play the first video of today. The first video today is Bigfoot has a big day in Portland, Maine. Bigfoot has a big day. Checks in the mail. That's what I like to hear. Checks in the mail. Let's check out Bigfoot's big day in Maine.
Videos. And you're gonna turn Jerry into Bigfoot?
Yeah. Hold on.
Away from it. Today is a very exciting day. We are in the KGW makeup room. This is Jerry Bell Jr., soon to be Bigfoot. So Christina is a special effects makeup artist with Ravenous Studios. And you're gonna turn Jerry into Bigfoot? Yes. You never get to see Bigfoot this up close.
No. So this is what's called a prosthetic, what they use in movies.
Oh, okay. That's gonna work.
Yeah, I got a little hair in my mouth.
Bigfoot problems. I already forgot what your actual face looks like. Can I touch the cheek?
Uh-huh.
Ah! It's so weird. It's so squishy.
What I'm doing right now is I'm taking off this, what we call flashing. Blending this all together. Okay, Jerry, it's time to lose some of that pretty teeth action you got going
Are you ready?
Come on in.
Oh no! Did you hear that? Oh my goodness gracious!
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Now you're transforming even his hands?
Even his hands.
This is like you're at the spa getting a manicure or something.
Yeah, it feels like it. The only thing I'm missing is the foot massage. Those toes.
You might need a pedicure, I think. My goodness. Are you ready to go out in the world into Portland?
Always ready. Let's go.
I love this stuff, man.
So you gonna come hang out with me? Like, hang out at the cave?
That sounds fun.
Let's do a party. Let's have a party.
You've got all kinds of fancy things in there.
Oh man, my couch is hard as a rock. It's just comfortable.
A literal rock.
Yeah. Hey, how you doing?
This is Bigfoot.
Hi. Hi. How you doing?
Oh, not too bad. I didn't expect to run into Bigfoot.
Right? This is Bigfoot. Did you think Bigfoot was real?
Not till now.
It's hard to find friends as Bigfoot sometimes, right?
Yes,
People
it is.
judge you.
People are afraid of me.
Yeah.
I'm a really nice Bigfoot. Can I help you cross the street?
Thanks.
I won't hurt you.
Do you need a beer, Bigfoot?
Oh, I'm thirsty.
Oh my gosh.
Look at this.
We're taking you out on the town. This is a big day
You
for
are
Bigfoot.
so fun, Cassidy. That's good.
We figured we'd bring you to the leaky roof because we thought maybe it would feel like your cave. Do you have a leaky roof in your cave?
Oh, yeah.
Might not be the best roof.
We have ours patched up.
Yeah, I don't see
we're
any roofs in here. You'll see when you come over.
Yeah, come hang out there.
Yeah, just walking, getting a little exercise.
I think they're walking faster to get away from it.
So I think we have something you might like down here.
Show me a car, yeah.
All right. Headroom might be a bit of
Yes, yes. Oh, yes.
Oh. I think this is probably one of the few that has the headroom that's going to work kind of perfect for you.
I need something
Otherwise,
fast and rugged.
traffic-
How many rocks? How many rocks is that?
How many rocks is that?
I got some big boulders.
Now, I'll put the link of all these videos in the chat. Now, she's right. She's right about this. It does demonstrate how to fake a Bigfoot. And unfortunately, there's people that does that. I mean, now that kind of a fake of a Bigfoot, that takes a lot of work. I mean, that's a lot of makeup. You gotta know what you're doing. You gotta have people that know what they're doing to fake into that level. But you do. She's right. You got to put that into consideration about people,
8 or 9 rock.
about people faking this stuff. And you got to be careful not to believe everything you see. That's why you got to always say, follow the source. Where did the videos come from? You know, where did it started from? That's all important.
Oh, you want me to scare you?
Yeah.
How's it going?
Pretty good. How you doing?
Good, partner.
That's a good one. Now, this next one is another Bigfoot in Maine. So let's get rid of this one. This is like another museum. There's a museum in Maine.
I'm Lauren Coleman, Lorencoleman. Lauren Coleman happens to be the founder and director of the International Cryptozoology Museum. There are some sightings in the East, and Maine is part of the East. But I really see Maine as part of Canada in many ways. The arboreal forest that goes across the southern tier of Canada has more to do with the sightings of Bigfoot type creatures in Maine. And in general, the whole eastern Bigfoot phenomena really is based on the Wendigo, which the Algonquin Indian language system gives us a word, Wendigo, for these creatures that are often seen. I'm not sure there's that many Wendigo or eastern Bigfoot that still survive in Maine. I think it's maybe some migration into the territory, or it actually could be some memories, ancestral memories. Michelle Solier is writing a new book called Bigfoot in Maine. I just did the introduction the other day, and really encompassed the whole notion that there are Bigfoot reports here, that they're active. But what is much more interesting is the depth of the history. Lots of historical accounts, lots of interactions by hunters during the 18th century who were here looking for moose, looking for their trophy animals, and they would run across Bigfoot. And then you go further back, and the Micmac in Canada and the Micmac in Maine, as well as the Penobscot, the Passamaquoddy, and the Maliseet, all had traditions that used different tribal names to really talk about Bigfoot type creatures.
Kind of little thing. If you're in Maine, Portland, check it out. Check it out. Support it. Check everything out. Oh, I forgot to mention, a lot of my social media stuff has been changed to match the channel, to match the channel's name change because of the slur name. So if you go in the description, my Twitter is now Paranormal Highway there, Twitch, which you can watch the show live on Twitch too. Instagram, Facebook, my D Live is changed to Paranormal. The only thing that's not changed is Reddit. Reddit, you can't change it. Once you have a Reddit page, but it seems like I don't have an issue. Actually, I have a few people that always come to my Reddit page and says, "You're a slur." Okay, whatever. Have a nice day. Have a nice life. And then, of course, I made a email address with the name Paranormal on it. And since I couldn't just use the word Paranormal Highway, I added my favorite number 13. So Paranormal Highway 13 is another way to get a hold of me on gmail.com and all that. And, of course, my good old PayPal, Stream Elements, Tip, Coinbase. Oh, Coinbase. That's if people are into cryptocurrency and all that. So I just want to show you guys there has been some changes in the Twitter and all that with the name. So, you know, you can follow me there, and just want to give you guys that heads up real quick. And then let's jump on over to the paranormal. Yeah, I'm horrible at emails. You're right. I'm horrible. You're absolutely right. I apologize for that. I apologize. I'm sorry about that and all that. Is my good friend Purgatory of New York still in the chat, or did she had to go back to work? Let me see. Is she still in the chat? My friend's still in the chat here somewhere. If she is, put a thumbs up that you're still in the chat. Okay, I don't see a thumbs up. She must have went back to work, which happens. You know, work does happen. So this paranormal video is called A Paranormal Oh, she's here. Because I wanted to show her channel for a second because she had it open. She had. Let me put a link to her videos. What I didn't get to see it live. I didn't get to. Let me see here. Put it here. I didn't get to see it live because, but she does live ghost box.
And we should be.
It's good stuff.
There's all sorts of news about what happened to him. But we're not sure it's correct.
She's got so many nice ghost
boxes. A lot of you said hi. This crazy thought about it because I've thought about it a lot. You know,
let me press pause for a second. How many ghost boxes do you have? Do you like build them? And I think you sell ghost boxes too, right? I'm not sure, but do you sell ghost boxes also? Because you always have a lot of nice ghost box, and it's like that's a beautiful ghost box. The blue color, it has like an old school feel. Guys, I get intrigued by the most craziest things. I apologize, but it's so awesome. So awesome. I love that ghost box. It's like that's kind of a ghost box I want to go on, but that's awesome. She does a lot of ghost box shows, and it's so intriguing. Made to that one for me. Hit that up for that button. So guys, so go to her channel, and like I said, she has a fantastic channel. I love when she does the ghost box live, you know, and then I mean, this is right, guys. Maybe one day I'll do a show like Woodstock 1969. Did they camp in the cemetery? Did they snap that? When I read that, I'm like, holy cow. I never thought about, did Woodstock 69, was that on a cemetery? But you know what? I'm not going to tell you guys, none of you, the answer, because you guys need to go to her channel and check that one out. 100%. You need to check that out. And let me go here for a second. And you know what? I feel so bad. I'm going to take this video. I'm going to share. And then what I do is I want a lot of people, because that's like awesome type of information that kind of stuff I love. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to create a post. And what I do is paste the link, and then I paste the title, and then I put it on my Reddit page. This is how you guys do Reddit. And then I put it here, guys, and then bam. And then it'll eventually pop up into Reddit. I hit enter. It'll show up once I put it there. But guys, Woodstock on a cemetery? Wow. That is awesome. Oh, and Bigfoot Anon join my channel for exclusive videos. So, like this channel, you can he's gonna have exclusive videos just for subscribers. You know, he'll probably beat me. I only got 3 people subscribed to my channel. 3 great people. And I probably will never get more. But oh well. Let's check out this paranormal investigation. You can tell today is like the main show. Oh, what the hell? Oh, sorry.
We are in a undisclosed location, a graveyard.
The McCulkas unloaded their equipment to give us a peek at how a typical investigation goes for them.
This is what we do on a regular basis. We just go into cemeteries and see what we can find.
But what we weren't expecting
We just had something cross right here.
was the equipment to detect something out there.
And I thought maybe it was one of these stones, keeping the heat. The stones are clear.
The thermal reader turns red when heat is detected and is blue when there's nothing.
The stone is blue.
And within a couple minutes of setting up,
It's probably within 20, 25 feet of us.
the thermal detector
No, it was red.
turned red.
But see, this is cold. But there's no, I'm not feeling nothing.
As the night began to creep upon us,
Flash.
the McCulkas continued their investigation.
I heard a man's voice, and I was expecting to see someone come walking past us, but there wasn't anyone there.
Brad took pictures to see if they would pick up anything that couldn't be seen to the eye. But he experienced something odd.
Can we take a picture, please? I was getting ready to take a picture, and the shutter would not, I guess, close.
Almost like something didn't want its picture taken.
So I asked the spirits, I want to take a picture. I'm not here to hurt you. Let me take a picture. I took a picture. Thank you. The picture was taken.
And the batteries
Battery exhausted.
weren't drained just once.
Batteries are dead. Brand new batteries, dead. After about 10 minutes of taking pictures.
But 2 times.
That's usually because the spirits are draining the batteries for energy to manifest themselves.
That ultimately made this investigation come to a stop.
There are something here, it's just they're draining the batteries too much.
And in the last spot where the batteries were drained, I captured something that Brad says could be an orb.
Something green that was moving with us twice.
In the hour and a half of this investigation, the McCulkas never felt scared.
You all talking to me? I heard someone talking to me. Is it you guys?
That's because Brad says it's not the dead you have to fear.
You have to be more afraid of the living than of the dead. I'll keep it at that.
Even if you can't see what could be right in front of you.
You know, guys, there's also another reason why I showed that video, and I'm gonna show you why. I like that guy. I like that investigation group. They're not fancy. They're not, they're like me. We're not sexy looking. Well, when I have my coconut oil, I might be sexy looking, but we're not what you call gorgeous men. And this video came out on October 31st, 2021, only 52 views. 52 views. I've seen more research with this guy than I've seen half the videos that I have shown. They get thousands of views. And this guy is a normal Joe, just like any one of us. And that video only gets 52 views. I'm sorry, I'm scratching my head because I enjoyed this video. I enjoyed the investigation group. But it just tells you that in society, unless you look like extra sexy, you look like Zach from Ghost Adventures, you're not going to get thousands of views and stuff. And that guy, that kind of guy, I kind of believe that person. You know, I'm just saying. I just don't get it. I enjoyed it. I learned a lot. Batteries drained. 52 views. And I see some dipshits, crappy ass videos, but the guy looks good or the girl looks hot. Thousands of views. It is what it is. And I just want to point that out. So that investigator guy, his name is, in case you guys want to know, is Brad and Brenda Mokoka. So I got your back, my friends. I got your back. I appreciate your guys' research. And I'm going to try to, I am actually going to try to reach out to them and put them on my channel because I like real people. I like real, honest, down people. They're just as important and intelligent as anybody else. You know, I'm sorry that we all can't be Will Smith, privileged, and think we can do whatever we want. But that's the world we live in. But beyond that, let's show this other one. It's called Paranormal Investigation News Story.
You hear, see, or even feel something unexplainable, who would you call? The joking answer would be Ghostbusters.
But they really do exist. I'm talking about the Ghostbusters. They really exist. The folks at Ojai Paranormal have been ghost hunting now for 6 years, and News Channel 3 reporter Senere de los Santos tagged along. And Senere, you won't forget this story, will you?
CJ, you know, I didn't really know what to expect, but it definitely wasn't what I experienced. Now, as you mentioned earlier, Ojai Paranormal, well, they are ghost hunters, but they really pride themselves on taking the fear factor out of their investigations. Their motto is, the spirits talk, they listen.
He'll catch out of the corner of his eye a shadow of the lady that jumped off the balcony, and he'll see it just, it's like, whoa, what was that?
A lot of times I just kind of, you know, tell myself, did I really just see that?
We were just walking around during the show. We walked up into the balcony just to make sure nobody was up there. So one of the seats was down, and we were looking at the curtain that's behind the seat. It looked like a head imprint. It looked like somebody was sitting there. And we didn't really think much of it. And then just the curtain floats forward, and we both just jumped, froze, and we turned around and just took off running. And we were like, oh, did that really just happen?
This isn't a trailer for a new Paranormal Activity movie.
I have to spend a lot of time back there by myself, and for my sanity, I pretend that I don't see stuff sometimes.
These are real experiences told by real employees at the Majestic Theater.
So is it safe to say that there's definitely some spirits in this place?
It's safe to say there's spirits in this place.
The theater that is located in downtown Ventura was built back in 1928. The historic landmark that was once known as a movie palace is now a venue for concerts and home to some very unexpected guests.
There's more than one. There's definitely more than one.
To prove it, they called the experts.
We're Ojai Paranormal. You probably already know. I'm Joe.
Here's a good question. Will you start an OnlyFans and read us bedtime stories? Listen, if I get over 10 subscribers on my channel, yes, I will read people's bedtime stories. You damn straight. You damn straight. I will read bedtime stories. And I'll let the people choose. You want a clean version? Dirty version? You want me to stories about fairies? I don't care what it is. Yes, I can.
Jill, Brandon, and the owner and employees have seen you and have experienced you. We're not here to make you leave.
Mostly just to have proof that something's here, because right now it's just stories.
We're actually here to get messages through.
Ojai Paranormal has been ghost hunting for 6 years, but how they got started is a story of its own.
Why we're so successful is that it's not only the three of us, but Jill's daughter, who passed away in a car accident 7 years ago.
Alicia Webb passed away at the age of 20.
Later in the week, I'm getting all kinds of signs and messages, cold air, smells, dreams. It almost makes you feel like you're kind of losing it.
That's when Jill and her neighbor Joe and Joe's son Brandon came together to start their own paranormal investigations.
She is the fourth member.
Our camera crew tagged along on this particular hour-and-a-half investigation.
Could you tell us what your names are? We know there's more than one of you.
We didn't hear much during the actual investigation, but what we did hear after reviewing the footage was shocking.
We know there's someone that likes to hang out up here. Is that you, Charlie? You like to watch what they do?
That's a temperature drop right here.
Could you please tell us what your name is? Could you please tell us what your name is?
The footage captured up to 10 different voices, including something that not even I was ready for.
What?
Go over there because something just like messed my hair up. I'm not kidding.
That's kind of cool to have.
Now, since her hair was grabbed, do you think she's going to file sexual harassment against that ghost? You know, we are living in during that time. I'm just curious if she's going to file sexual harassment for that ghost to grab her hair like that. I mean, I think we have to call the Ghostbusters to get the ghost arrested because should it be touching women like that? That's a no-no.
Personal experience, right? You're so
I don't know if it's the word.
Do you know her? Could you tell us? Could you tell us what your name is? Okay, I just got you. It's don't be afraid because it's something that probably they used to do.
Ojai Paranormal gets called out to many different cases.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing because I'm thinking about somebody wrote naughty, naughty, and then she said the ghost is something they used to do. Ooh. Ooh. I don't see any more super chats coming up. Oh, did my super chats get taken down? I'll have to check that out.
But their main goal is to help families who suffer in a loss.
For me, it's been a healing process, knowing that she's around. I'm hoping to reach out and maybe help other families.
The term paranormal is something that science can't explain.
We confirmed to the employees and people that have been there that there definitely is spirit activity.
For many, they go into the investigation as skeptics.
I would say the main thing as well is the personal experience that you had.
And for some, come out as believers.
Go over there because something just like messed my hair up.
Now, Ojai Paranormal provides their service for free. It's about helping people, and they're passionate about it. Live in Santa Barbara, Senorita Los Santos News Channel 3.
Very interesting.
All right. I hope you guys enjoyed those videos. We'll be jumping over right in the UFOs. I kind of like looking at different investigation groups. A lot of it's because a lot of you live in these states that these investigator groups are. And some of you guys might know them. Some of you guys might know these mediums. You know, so it's kind of cool to check out stuff like that and all that. And so it's awesome. And hold on a second. Ghost Dragon? Oh man, you're awesome, buddy. You're awesome. I wanna thank you. You're awesome. You know, you're awesome. I love that. I love that. Oh, what's this? Eric, wake up to super chats. Wake up to super chats. You know, actually everything, honestly, everything I ever, if I make anything from here goes directly back into the show. I actually got a web camera coming in tomorrow that I'm going to try out just because sometimes with the lighting, I look like a fucking white ghost. It doesn't look good for some reason. I don't know what's something wrong with my camera. So I actually got another camera coming in tomorrow to check out. Because, guys, you know what sucks? I got this nice Canon camera. It takes pictures, do videos, right? It does videos. And when my wife got it a while back, it says it's great for YouTube, right? It's great for YouTube. Okay. So you hook it up, and the video, the camera only lasts 30 seconds or 30 minutes. It shuts off. It doesn't stay on, right? It doesn't stay on. So technically, if you do a long show, you really can't use it because you have to re-click it on when it goes off. And then all these Canon cameras, there are all these fixes, upload fixes, except for that one, the one I have. It's like, I got a nice camera. I'll use it when I do walks and record, but I can't use it for live streaming because it shuts off. It sucks. Back to work. the chat. Have an amazing Monday, Eric. Answering your, I will answer my emails. I apologize. But beyond that, guys, let's jump on over to the UFOs. Let's jump on over. Let me see. I'm slacking. Yeah, some can be real pain. It is. It is. You know what? I wanted to do. I wish I had kids like want to record things, right? Because let me tell you guys this. It was, it's not funny or anything. It's nothing like a joke. But my wife had a birthday last week. You guys know that. My wife's mom, her mom from New York, bought her a certain kind of watch. You know, does the health, everything on there, the buttons and all that kind of cool stuff. But you can only pick it up in Bellevue. Well, if you know Seattle is a city. It's dirty with. It's just ugly. The city of Seattle is ugly now. You have homeless running the whole place. There's spray paints everywhere. People are getting punched and actually stabbed walking the sidewalks. Seattle's not what it used to be. They really let it go fucking down the drain. But her watch is in Bellevue, and across the water, Bellevue is like this beautiful upper class money. I mean, it's money, right? So we had to go there to watch. So I was actually dressed a little nicer because I was taking my wife to dinner. So I was actually a little nice. And there's a mall in Bellevue. You go there, and it's like everything's clean, everything's nice. Like they take care of their city, you know. And you know, we go inside, and when you walk around this mall, you're not worried that anybody's gonna punch you or a fight's gonna break out or shooting. It's just like the environment is just so decent. And we go into this like kitchen kind of store, and I'm looking at all these knives. Like I like knives. I love like sharpening knives. And this nice worker comes over and just talks to you about the knives, and she's telling me this knife cuts better. And she was like joking around, saying this knife, that knife, and it's just like, wow, you know, people are so nice here, you know. It's like everybody's friendly. It's like weird, right? There's no homeless outside, no worries about getting punched. And then we had to leave. We went to a place to get dinner called Jimmy Mac's. It's down in a town called Renton, where Renton's kind of rough. And then there's a Walmart. My wife needed to get some bowls, cereal bowls, and Walmart. You go in there, it's like back to reality. Everybody looks like they're gonna kick your ass. They all want to fight. Nobody helps you. Nobody wants to talk to you. It's just so weird. It's like I want to do a recording. I really do. I want to find somebody who wants to record the difference between rich areas and this area and how people treat you. And you got to look the part because there's been times that University Village is a very upper class type of thing. And when I go into like a regular t-shirt, they look at you like, this guy ain't money. We ain't talking to you. People really do truly judge you the way you look and the way you dress. It's a sad freaking world. I'm sure if I went in the mall dressing like this with the hat on, squashing cowboy, that lady wouldn't come over and talk to me about knives. She wouldn't. Love to do like a documentary on that, you know? God, I just got to get a camera person that wants to film it. The difference on how people judge you. It's pretty sad how people judge you, but who cares? Fuck it. Let's talk about strange noises from around the world. Now, this is strange noise mostly in the Canada area, but here's something about a strange noise. Let's see if we can hear it. Let me go back.
Just have a listen to this. So what are you hearing? Well, we don't really know. The strange sounds were heard across Terrace, BC early yesterday morning and lasted for about 10 minutes. Speculation about what caused it ranges from the aurora borealis to aliens, or it could just be a prank. But similar sounds have been recorded.
And guys, and the reason I put it in the alien section because they use the word aliens. This could be aliens, paranormal, or just nature.
recorded in other parts of BC and reported in other locations around the world.
Parents around the world, let's hear that sound again.
Just have a listen to this.
Off-gassing factory. Possibility. Bigfoot farted. Possibility. I remember those sounds back in 2013. Hi guy going viral. You know, it's an interesting sound if that's truly the sound people are hearing around the world. If it's almost exactly like that sound. Because, you know, I'm no expert on what creates certain sounds. Nobody really is. But if that's like a same kind of a pattern sound that's across the world, then you got to sit back and say, hey, what's this? World Hue Map and Database Projection and World Hump News from, hold on a second. Oh, give me a second. Let's see what he's sharing with us. Okay, here we go. Let's check this out. We're back online with the new World Hump Map 3.0, the Hump Info. Oh, that's cool. The Brave browser, private full. I have no really. That's cool. Look at that, people. We're back online with the World Hump Map. I'm gonna research this map. That's awesome, people. You guys should click on this link. This is why that's why we're here, to share each other with information. This is exactly why we're here. This is good stuff, you know. And listen, we should not think, oh, that's just a sound. Listen, there's whales in the ocean sing. Nobody really truly knows why they sing. Now, actually, in Star Trek 4, in Voyage Home, they figured out why the whales were singing. Because if the whales stopped singing, an alien cigarette thing in Star Trek will fly and destroy the Earth. I think Star Trek 4, A Voyage Home, discovered on whales singing. Now, of course, that sound you heard there is not a whale singing, but, you know, you gotta think. Let's hear it one more time.
What are you hearing? Well, we don't really. Just have a listen to this.
It was heard and across the world too. Similar and different, but still eerie. See what I mean? I mean, what if it might not even listen. How do we know? I'm serious. You know, somebody said Bigfoot farted. Maybe it's not a Bigfoot farting, but how do we know that that's not Bigfoot, like whales, making a sound? So other Bigfoots across the states, across the other continents, somehow are hearing that, and then they all make that sound. I mean, yes. I mean, it could be a whale fart too. we don't know. We shouldn't just chop off. Oh, that's just a sound that's created by this. But just like Juan Torres says, it is heard across the world. It's almost similar, because whoever's making it here, if this person's making it, of course it can sound a little different. Just like if Juan Torres is singing a song, you know, "Baby Got Back," and then I'm singing "Baby Got Back," we're gonna sound a little different. Now we all know that if I sing "Baby Got Back," it's gonna sound better than Juan Torres. No offense to Juan Torres. Now, of course, First Floor Audio, he can make that song, "Baby Got Back," better than both of us. But so I don't know. They're all interesting there. Now this one is UFO. Now this is Are Aliens Real? From astronaut Scott Kelly. Now he's asked herself a couple questions, but it was one of the questions of an astronaut, Scott Kelly, about aliens. And let's see what he's got to say. Baby got back. That's right. That's right. Here we go.
What do you do all day? Basically 3 different things. Sometimes we're taking care of the space station. Sometimes you're doing scientific experiments. Other third of your time is spent fixing stuff that breaks. What's the one food that you crave the most? What I craved was like fresh fruit and vegetables. But more so than that, I just crave the experience of sitting at
If Sean G, if you're still in the chat, Nona Boss got a good question. You might be able to answer this question. What does fracking sound like? That's a damn good question. That really is a good question. Maybe that's something I could investigate behind the scenes and maybe come back tomorrow of if I can find out information on what does fracking sound like. It's a good question. But Sean G, if you're still in the chat, this might be a question for you.
a table and not worrying about my spoon floating away and never finding it again. Do you ever get scared up there? Not, I think, in the way that this question means, but yeah, certainly there are times when you realize what you're doing is very risky. I was on a spacewalk and it got dark and I got like lost on the outside of the space station.
That's fun. I don't know. I always thought that was kind of funny. He was on a spacewalk and it got dark. Well, did it get dark? Shouldn't it already be dark? I mean, you're in space, right? It should already be dark, but it got dark.
I wouldn't say I was scared. I had a heightened sense of awareness of what was going on because I was lost. Can you get drunk in space?
Good.
If so,
That's a good fucking question. Can you get drunk in space? Seriously, that's a good question. Let's see if he's got any answers on that.
Is it any different from here on Earth? I'm assuming you could. One difference would be that you don't want to drive your spaceship after drinking, so how do you shower? You don't.
I'm going to pick the difference on that. If you're going to drink and drive, that is not what you should do. I'd rather somebody do that in a space shuttle in space, right? Because at least you should hit nothing. I mean, I guess if you hit the atmosphere wrong, I guess you could burn up, but at least you only be hurting yourself. So, I mean, if you're going to have a drink, why not in space? But think about that. What with no gravity, what would that be like to get your buzz on? Floating in a space shuttle. Floating up there. And are you mean no astronauts? Lots of space junk up there. Yeah, there's a lot of space junk up there, but at least you're not hitting people. You know what I mean? You're not hitting people, and all that. But think about that. Wouldn't it be weird? Get your buzz on and you're floating with no gravity. Wow. I would love to sign up for that experiment. Try drinking with no gravity. I'm there. I want it to be gross, right? If you drink too much and you throw up in space and your throat's all floating. Oh my God, that'd be gross. That wouldn't be fun. Watch out for the puke. Oh. That'd be nasty. Actually, but if your puke is floating, maybe you get a bucket and capture it before the gravity comes back and it gets splattered everywhere. But it would be. Let me see here. Did he get the question? I know a lot of quake happens around fracking. Could be plausible. An audio noise occurs with fracking. Okay, could be possible. It is plausible. Now, we can't say that's guaranteed, but that is plausible. So I guess one of the main question is if you hear a sound in a certain area, is there fracking going on in that area somewhere. I guess that will be one of the places to look, right?
Do you believe in aliens? I think there's probably life in the universe, hopefully intelligent life. I also don't think they visit planet Earth. Alien selfie would have to be the best selfie of all time, much better than the Justin Timberlake at the Super Bowl selfie. Do you have a favorite planet? Absolutely. My favorite planet I'm sitting on right now.
Okay. So, of course, like anybody, of course, he'll say he say there could be life out there. I mean, it's a fucking big galaxy. You know, there's life out there. I mean, we're not the only thing with billions of miles, trillions of miles and stuff. There is life out there, but we've never been visited. Okay. I mean, he's an astronaut. He's an astronaut. You know, they got to be politically. Yes, I am. I am getting near 1,000. Yeah, I am actually getting near 1,000 on TikTok. It's getting closer. It's getting closer. Invest space junk collection. Think of all those precious metals up there in orbit. You know, Sean G. Long time ago, we actually long time ago on this channel, we actually had we opened up a what the fuck you call that? Where people can invest or I don't know, you something. And because we were learning about shit on the moon, and we wanted to try to raise enough money where we could donate to NASA so they could send up a bag of poop from me to the moon, you know. And I think I think the cost for them to even consider sending your poop to the moon was like over $1 million. And GoFundMe. I think that's what it was. GoFundMe. So we actually opened up a GoFundMe account for a bag of poop to be sent to the moon. You know, I want my poop on the moon, you know, so they can plant it in the moon, and it'll probably bring atmosphere back to the moon. And we made $10. So it never happened. So my poop never got sent to the moon. I was disappointed. I was hurt, but it is what it is, right? All right, guys, let's move on over to the Mandela effect.
Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father. He told me enough. He told me you killed him. Luke, I am your father.
All right, Bigfoot Anon, if you weren't there in the beginning of the show, in the Bigfoot segment, we did show some of your footage from that awesome investigation that you did. I'm telling you, anybody who's left in the chat, you ever want to see an investigator who explains the area that he's investigating? Connor is probably one of the best that I've heard. I am not just saying that because he's a friend of the channel. I'm just not saying that. But he, throughout his video, it's just like he walks around and this information that comes out, it's like unreal. You know, we had this place in Fresno called Storytime. It's like a place where you get this key and you walk around Storytime. It's like there's not like rides and stuff, but you walk around and you stick a key. When you stick a key to these different things, it tells you the story. I mean, when I watch Connor in his videos, he's like the same thing. It's like he, everywhere he goes, he's like sticking the key and you get the story about what you're looking at. And it's just amazing the amount of information that this guy has. It's just wow. You know, it's like, damn. So, all right. Risky business. Risky business. Okay. Now, risky business has always been huge in the Mandela effect. And mostly because, well, you saw it in my intro of the shirt, the sliding across when he's singing the rock and roll song. Fuck, I forgot the rock and roll song. Oh shit, I'm fucking this up. All right, and this always been famous because most people, well, maybe not most. I mean, I mean, you can't even do surveys because you have to ask almost every single buddy who's seen Risky Business from the 80s. What do they remember? White shirt or pink shirt? Okay, and that's famous because a lot of people remember white shirt going across with sunglasses. Okay, now if you ask me, I would tell you that I remember white shirt and glasses. Now, there's been a lot of reasons why we have that memory of the sunglasses and stuff like that, and the white shirt and the pink shirt looks the same. And of course, old resolution, the pink looks more white. You know, to me, blah blah blah. Whatever explanation that there is, my memory is always going to be the white shirt and glasses. I mean, it is. It doesn't matter. You could be the best. You can have the best debunk in the world. It's the memory's planted. And like I said, there could be hundreds of explanations on why I'm remembering a white shirt and t-shirt. Was a commercial, because in the movie he wears sunglasses. It doesn't matter. My memory has that memory. I can't take it off. But now here's another memory of a lot of people that don't talk about this part in the movie, and it's very interesting. And this was done by Dr. Wu. And I want to thank Ghost Dragon. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's awesome. I really, truly appreciate that. You know, I really do appreciate it. Really like your content and your format. Yeah, I appreciate it because it is. I know when you do a show, it's like an hour, you know, and you're like, but it is a lot of work just trying to find videos that might be interesting and putting stuff together and you know, and I try to do little interesting thumbnails in a way where the picture lately, the thumbnail I've been using, there's a picture on the left is me, and the picture of me that's in that thumbnail is from an image. Like the one today on this thumbnail, if you don't recognize the picture, that picture is the character from the movie Kroll with the star. I'm that main guy with that star in the movie Kroll. So a lot of you probably don't recognize that little picture that's on there today, but that's from the movie Kroll. This little video, this Mandela effect was found by Dr. Wu. Good old Dr. Wu. So this one actually came from Dr. Wu. And I want you guys to see it and see what you think. This teddy bear part is not from Risky Business. Just so you guys know.
Her papers are due on Friday. Count for 50% of this semester's grades.
Love that movie Crow. Wasn't that so great? If you actually got HBO, it's on HBO right now. I actually own it. The only thing, Nona Boss, the only thing I wish they would have done, and I wish they would remake that movie, because he got that awesome gold weapon star. He only uses it at the end. And it's very short when you use it. I wish they would redo that movie and he uses that star like more in the movie. And then at the end, you know, he uses it with some kind of power from it. And that guy with the one eye, that's Liam Neeson. A lot of people probably don't recognize that. If you watch Kroll, that movie, the guy with the one eye that can see the future is Liam Neeson. Okay, here we go. Some people say white shirt and sunglasses totally agree. White shirt for sure. White shirt, sunglasses. Yeah. Yeah. For whatever reason, like I said, for whatever reason, that's my memory. I don't know why it is. Let's go back here now. Let's look at this clock. Hold on. Okay. Now, he's desperate to get out of there because, of course, you know, the movie Risky Business is about a call girl. He calls to his house, and then the pimp wants money, blah, blah, blah. A lot of things going on. So he needs to get out of that school, and he's looking at the clock. But look at the clock.
Her papers are due on Friday. Count for 50% of this semester's grades.
Now, some people say that clock never went backwards, and it was just like he moved because, like, fuck, I can't get out of here. So it's very interesting. The time went back a minute, like a time shift. A time shift. You saw that in Back to the Future, you know, time changing, time shift. So it makes you kind of think, right? Are we in a time shift? You know? And I think that's an awesome found by Dr. Wood. Now, some of you might remember that clock. Some of you might remember it going backwards, and that's great if you do. But I don't remember that clock ever going backwards. I know he's staring at the clock so he can get out of there, because once the clock hits the time, he has to run out because he needs somewhere. But that clock went backwards. You know, so I remember Dancing Tomato Man. Dancing Tomato Man. That's interesting. So the clock went backwards. Timestamp. You know, if you could have any, I want to be careful on this. If you're into the Mandela effect, if you're into it, you don't have to believe in the name, but if you believe in the phenomenon, in the paranormal phenomenon about things are being differently, you know, everybody has their theories on why they think things are changes. And it's up to the individual person if you're into that kind of stuff. If there's a change, you always say, ask yourself, why would there be a change? What's the change? Is there a reason for the change? You know, I've always believed, I don't believe that if we say all together the phenomenon is 100% real, that it's the creator. I don't believe that. For me, I don't believe that. I don't believe God and Jesus is making changes, clues for people like that. I don't. No, I have no, not, you know, movie changes and all that. I just don't think. Personally, that's just me. I think religion has nothing to do with changes in the world. If changes are happening, if you believe in changes, I don't believe that the creator has anything to do with it. But if you do, that's fantastic. It's up to you. You know, in a matrix, I don't believe we're in a matrix. I don't believe we're hooked up to computers. If I'm wrong, I'll admit I'm wrong, because the fucking Matrix never did anything good for me anyway. Never gave me fucking paradise. So fuck you, Matrix. If we're in a Matrix, and we're hooked up like batteries, Matrix, fuck you. Unplug me right now, you dipshit Matrix. So I don't believe we're in a Matrix. Because Matrix is a bunch of, I don't know. But if we are in a Matrix, fucking unplug me, because you ain't have done shit for me in the Matrix. Okay, beyond that. And it'd be an easy program, right? For the Matrix, for me, right? Here, let's slip a couple $1 million in his bank account. Boom, done. I'm happy. I'll say good things about the Matrix. So fuck you, Matrix. All right. Time travel. Time travel. There's theories about time travel could be possible. And if time travel has been done, you want to know, because it's something, and there's 10,000 theories on if time travel is possible, what would happen to you. Nobody fucking knows, because in theory, if somebody went back in time, changes something, things change forward, and your memory is rewritten to the memory, you know, to the future. But when your mind gets rewritten, you know, to get to that point to 100%, maybe you're not getting that information all at 100%, maybe 95%. maybe 98%. And those little small changes are there. And maybe that's what we're seeing in this phenomenon. You know, time shift. You know, multiverse, possible, you know, parallel universe. Of course, you know, that's all possible. But I don't know why. I feel like it's a time shift. I feel like it's something about time traveling. You know, some people believe that people have learned to travel with their minds. Only the travelers remembers both world lines. See? If that's the case, and that's the case, we're world lines. And if that's the case, but if that was 100% true, and it could be. But maybe your mind's just not changing at 100%. Maybe there's also 2-3%, and those things that you remember, certain things, just never got. You know, people always say the word upload. You know, you haven't got the upload. Well, maybe your brain hasn't got the full upload. Yes, off the cuff news. This is live. We are live right now. This is about the end of the segment. This is the last part of the show, the last part of the segment. So, for me, the phenomenon Mandela effect for me, and I'm not here to tell you, push anything on you. It's up to you if you want to believe it or not. I would never push anything on anybody if they don't want to believe in something. I am not a CNN News. I'm not Fox News. I've always said it's up to you. You have the choice on what you want to believe in. Nobody can take that away. And I've said in the fact, your memory is your memory. We need more segments. You know, I am working on that, Danny. Actually, as of right now, I am working on that. And I have been thinking about bringing back the Matrix segment. If you remember in the beginning of the breaking news, paranormal news, I actually have a Matrix segment. You know, and so that is an idea for me to bring that back. So I am working on that, Danny. The Mandela effect are typos in the rewrite of history. They are fixing it. Everything's on the table. Everything's on the table. There's no wrong or right. You know, we're all just trying to discover everything ourselves. If it's the Bigfoot, if it's paranormal, UFOs, Mandela effects, Matrix, we all just want to know the truth. We all just want to learn the truth. And you're never going to get the truth from social media. I mean, from the news, the governments. You're never going to know the truth. They're never going to tell you the truth. The only thing we can do is talk to each other, put the pieces together, you know, from regular blue-collar people. Unfortunately, in every segment, in every community, you do have your fakes and you do have your liars. That's just the way it is. I mean, it's sad. There are people who do want to make fun of things and fake it. And the only thing we could do is share our stories and try to find out who are the real people that have the real source from. The real source, the real, you know, so when you're trying to figure out if I want to believe in this story, it's like coming down to where did this one come from? Oh, this one came from Connor, Bigfoot and On. That guy's very trustful. I trust that guy. Danny Stanton, I trust that guy. When he's doing his research, he's finding caves, you know there's certain people are not creating or faking things. But the only way we can learn the real people of communities is doing channels, shows like this. Getting information, not from me, from all of you. From all of you. You know, it takes all of us. It's like a little bit of a clues, putting it together and trying to make a big puzzle and trying to figure out. It is. I like the show you did about different cryptids from around the world, and you should do a segment where you explore different cryptids from around the world. I love that. Danny, I do love that because living here in America, you know, we always concentrate on the American Bigfoots and stuff, you know. That's why I always bring up my friend Brinks from Japan about the Hibagon Bigfoot, because there's so much stuff around the world that you're right. That's a good one, Danny. I'm I'll start doing that. And guys, and when you try to create new segments, just let everybody know real quick. And I know I'm talking too much, and I apologize if it sounds like I'm dragging on. But when you do new segments, it's not as easy as people think. I could just put a new segment up, boom. I have to get things in order. Otherwise, these shows could be 4 or 5 hours. You know, my idea has always been try to get everything into 1 hour. So get the segments ready and then have my format ready. So when I find videos from myself, from you guys who send me emails about videos and stuff, it's easy for me to put them in the category. So when I do a show, because remember, I do paranormal news Mondays, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. And I leave Wednesday open for 2 hours, just talk shows. It takes a lot to put into to do one of these. So I will take heart in these segments, and I like to create an intro. And then when I have segments designed, then it's easier for me to put them here. I could come here, I have things go, and it's a little bit more smoothly. So, you know, so it's fun, and I will work on that. And I'm getting a new camera tomorrow. I'm trying out to see if it works better, sounds better, and all that, and all that. So first of all, I just want to say thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. And if you haven't hit that thumbs up, please hit that thumbs up and leave some comments. Please leave me some comments, what you like about it. Give me your ideas of what segments you guys want to see, kind of like what Danny just did. Because when you put those in the comments, they're there. I can read it. Sometimes if you put ideas in the chat, you know, when the show's over, I'm not really rewatching the video because I'm working on the next stuff. So I don't really get to see, I don't get to remember everything that people put ideas. So Danny, re-put your idea of your segment in the chat. Will Smith, put it in the comments, and then I have it there, and I can read it and go back to it. Leave some comments. That's one thing I think my channel lacks, is nobody likes to leave me comments. That's fine. I'm so handsome, you know. And like I said, hit that smash button. And guys, I will be back tomorrow. You know, and sometimes I'll have Dr. Wu on. Sometimes Connor can come on. But, you know, we all work, and it's hard to get everybody together at the same time. But I'll do my best. I want to thank you guys, and share this channel. Tell everybody else about it. Let's grow this thing. Let's get the real fucking news out there. Let's get the news where I'm not telling you the story. We get to choose what we going to believe in. I will never force it. That's the difference between us, CBS, Fox News, fucking CNN. They try to tell you, and they want you to believe everything they put out. I'm putting out stuff that you got the choice for you, what you want to believe in. That's the way we run here, guys. I want to thank you guys for showing up, and have a great day. And I'll see you back tomorrow on the Paranormal News.